Okay, exciting news, everyone. The AIRPLAY token on Whaleshares is now ready to use. So if you've been following the announcements up to now, then you'll know that you will be able to use tokens on Whaleshares to basically summon an upvote, but they don't call it an upvote, they call it a reward. So you can summon a reward on a post of your choice, and you do it via Bitshares. So make sure you've got a Bitshares account, which you will need for Whaleshares anyway, generally for trading the token, etc. You can see the link that will go to my referral link for Bitshares. I would really appreciate you using that to sign up, because I've purchased a lifetime account on there, which means that I get a little bit of the fees that whenever you do a trade, but it won't cost you anything more. It means I can put it all back into creating more content for you. So anyway, if you've been using atomcollectorrecords.com for a while, then you'll know that you can earn $Indy, which is a token on Bitshares, and each day of the week is a different source that you can earn $Indy on. So on this example today, it's SoundCloud, and you can also tip other people with $Indy, and they can tip you. So what you do on Atom Collector Records, when you're ready to use your $Indy, you can click on this withdraw button down here, and it will take you to the withdrawal screen. It'll tell you what your balance is. You need to have put your Bitshares ID in on your details up here, on my details, and then you can request a withdrawal. Okay, and then it will come up on your withdrawal history here as pending, and that's a manual process that I do usually about between a week and 2 weeks, depending on how busy I am. But if this starts getting used more, I will do it a bit more frequently. But once you've got your Indy tokens, what will happen is I will transfer them into your account on Bitshares. Okay, so you will see them on your dashboard. Okay, so here you will see $Indy. Obviously, I've got quite a lot here because this is waiting to pay out for everybody that's been earning them on Atom Collector Records. There are a hell of a lot of people that have not bothered to withdraw them, as you can see. So I will be allocating these out as people decide to withdraw them. But at the moment, this is what I've got. You can see some of my other balances in here. And the way that you summon a whale is you need this token here, the AIRPLAY token. And you can be given the AIRPLAY token just for helping other people out. So there's a few of us that are a part of that, and we can reward you with AIRPLAY tokens if we feel that you're helping the community of independent musicians, either on Whaleshares or Steam It or whatever. And the way that the other way you can get them is you can trade them for $Indy or BTS or any other token that allows you to do a trading pair. This is brand new, obviously, so there's not a lot there. But if you go to the exchange, it's a little bit tricky to find. The best way to do it, I've found, because I sometimes have trouble finding the pair to do the trade, is just to type this URL in onto your browser bar. Okay, that will take you straight to the AIRPLAY Indy trading pair. And what you can do from here, this is the trading view that you get. Okay, and you can use it for trading lots of different things like Bitshares to other tokens. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use your Indy to buy AIRPLAY and then summon a whale vote. Okay, so make sure you're logged in so your padlock is open. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do the trade. And then, so this is the current price that a bunch of 1,000 AIRPLAY tokens are currently available at. So they're at 40 Indy for one AIRPLAY. This price is going to fluctuate depending on what people are buying and selling it for. Some people might decide they want to buy AIRPLAY, others might decide they want to sell the AIRPLAY they're given. Totally up to them. And obviously there might even be investors coming in looking at it and seeing as a potential investment opportunity. So can't really determine what the price is going to be, but if you want to buy it, what you do is you potentially have a list of more than one here, like you have on the sell side. But if you want to buy them, then you just click on the cheapest price, and if there are more than one and you click a bit further down, something more expensive, the system will always try to get the tokens at the cheapest price. Okay, so if there aren't enough in the quantity that you want, it will get all of them for you, but at the cheapest price possible. So in this example, we're going to click here, and it will pre-fill in the information here for the whole lot. So that's 1,000 AirPlay. And you can just come in here and modify to the amount you want. So if I wanted to do, for example, a 50% upvote, and I had enough indie, then I could do 50, and that's going to take 2,000 of my indie. It's going to get me 50 AirPlay, so I'll do that. There's a fee as well, which you can pay in either AirPlay or BTS. So I've selected AirPlay here. It will cost me 1 AirPlay to do this purchase. And then I just click on buy. It's going to ask me to confirm the transaction. I want to get 40, and then there's 4 decimals there. That's not 40,000 with an extra 0. That's 40 with 4 decimals. I need to sell 2,000 indie to get my 50 AirPlay. And it's saying who the seller is. That's me. Just check. Confirm that. And what you should see is a transaction confirmed up here and down here, and it says I've bought them. So there we go. The trade has now gone through, and you can see that the total up here has gone down because I just bought some. And if I go back to my dashboard, should find I've got more AirPlay than I had before. I already had some, so that's that. Okay, so to summon the whale and get the reward for your post, then you need to go to Whaleshares and find a post. So on Whaleshares, as opposed to Steam it, where it's 7 days until your post gets paid out. On Whaleshares, it's 14 days, so it gives your post a bit more chance to get shared around and receive a bit more of an upvote. So you can go back up to like 2 weeks to find a post that you want upvoted. So for example, I'm going to choose this one here, Friday update. So you copy the URL from your browser, control paste, whatever, copy that, and then you want to go back to Bitshares, and you need to go to your AirPlay, and you need to click on send the jukebox. You click on this plus up here, you can save it in your list so you've got it handy for next time. And I want a 50% upvote, so I'm going to send 50. Make sure you've selected AirPlay from here because you might have some other things. Okay, so I've got 50 AirPlay. In the memo, you want to paste the URL that you want to be upvoted. So that goes in there. And then there's a fee involved again. There's always a small fee whenever you do any kind of transfer or purchase or sale on Bitshares. So make sure you've either got some BTS here, some Bitshares, or it'll let me use Whaleshare on here. You've got some of those at the moment, but that probably won't be available soon. So it's a good idea to have some Bitshares, and you can sell some dollar indie for Bitshares as well. So you can have a stock of those available. It's only 0.1, which is about 1 cent, I think, at the moment, or something like that. And that's pretty much it. So fill that information out, click send. Again, it's going to ask you to confirm that you've got that correct. So just double check it's going to the-jukebox. And 50 AirPlay, there's the URL I want upvoted or rewarded, and that's the fee I've got to pay. And then confirm. And again, it's going to confirm that transaction. It has sent. Now, the next part of the process is manual at the moment, so please be patient. This won't happen automatically. It's one man doing this, and he will get round to doing the reward of your post when he can. So it could take a few days, especially if it's the weekend or something, but he will try and do it as quick as possible. The process should be automated at some point, but what you will see later on, hopefully I will be able to show you this, is that on here you should see the jukebox added to this list when you've had the reward or the share. And there we go. You can see that the jukebox has rewarded this post, and it's jumped up to 10.06 potential payout in WLS. And that's it, job done. Have fun.